Yo, what is up? I am HotShotWire, and to my left we have Presco.
Hi.
To my right we have Sajiki, the Grandmaster.
Not in this shit.
He is the Grandmaster?
Okay, I'm the Master of Trial.
Okay, you're the Master.
I'm Master of Trial.
This guy is master. Old man.
I'm old man, yes.
Old horse ghost.
Oh, nice. So this game is on the Quake 3 engine, and it involves strafe jumping to build a lot of speed, and Sajiki here will explain that, because it's...
Yeah, I'll explain it when you go new game.
Okay, timer will... I will let you know when timer starts. It will be very soon.
But yeah, basically the game is very, very fast-paced, like actually super fast-paced. And HotShot, even though he's pretty damn good at the game, he's going to be focusing for the first few levels because they're super quick. They go by in pretty much 30 seconds each. So yeah, so this game uses Quake 3 engine. You count them down?
Wait, okay, now 3, 2, 1, timer start.
Okay. Okay, so we're off. And again, so this uses a this uses the Quake 3 engine, and as you can see, there's a first skip that HotShot's doing. Don't worry about it. So actually in Jedi Outcast, we have two things that influence the Quake 3 movement. First is that we have a lot more air control than in normal Quake 3, which you can see there. And there's another skip where you jump into this window. Nice, safe, done, first try. Very good. And the other thing is that we constantly we progressively grow as a Jedi in powers. That means later on we're going to be able to force jump around, and we will have force and so on. But now we're just like some mercenary dude, right, Prask?
Yeah, we're just some dude. This was actually a pretty massive skip that was kind of understated.
Yeah,
we skipped everything in this level.
In contrary to my game, which is Jedi Academy, this game is actually hard, casually. Like really hard. You can actually spend a good 2-3 hours on just this mission, not finding your way at all, and nicely done there. Also shoot.
The levels are, at least the first few levels, are very, in a way, you could call them like Doom-like inspired. They're kind of mazes. And there were a lot of things you should do in the level, like puzzle solving and like escorting friendly units, killing a lot of enemies.
Yeah, also shoutouts to French, by the way. I don't know why you're running in French, but
there's a very big reason because we're running in French. It's very amazing.
Good. Okay, so anyways, another thing that HotShot is doing all the time, you're not noticing, is crouch climbing. Just like in many games, you can reduce your hitbox by pressing the crouch button and grab ledges you're not supposed to be grabbing. And yeah, we're a mercenary now. We used to be a Jedi, but we just kind of gave up on it. We're tired.
Yeah, like Kyle is not about that life.
Oh, nice, very good. That was sick. Good boost. That's hard to do.
Yeah, that was a quick save, a quick load, like kind of a skip.
It skips dialogue, and when the dialogue ends, those doors opens, and the trip mines activate. So we just quick loaded and went past the trigger.
Yeah, usually you would explode if you just normally went through that door. Yeah. So we avoid exploding.
Yeah, also good droid movement here.
Yes, shout out to controls of mouse droid. I can only move it with your W forward and mouse.
Basically tank controls on a mouse.
Okay, so we're at the end of this level right now. That went real well, actually.
Yeah. We can't really explain, if you're not familiar with this game or the style of movement, how difficult this is.
Yeah, it is pretty difficult, and also I highly recommend playing this casually. It aged extremely well, this game, actually. It's super fun still.
It aged very well.
I mean, you're going to smash your keyboard every now and once and then, but other than that...
We have a skip coming up.
Yeah, there's a pretty big skip, so HotShot is currently on a timer, but he's going to get it the first try, so it's fine me talking about the lore.
We jump over the massive green river, and there's a cycle on this level of some kind of a mining cart, like making rounds on the level. And we're gonna catch an early cycle by, I guess it's just abusing the level geometry. Like you're supposed to go inside this building and press some buttons, destroy something, very weird things that
actually
take hours to figure out.
To date, I have no idea what the casual route is. I just accidentally did this.
Oh, nice. That was a very difficult jump.
Yeah. You can clap for that, man. It's a lot of difficult stuff going on. Also, you can clap for being a 2000 IQ mastermind for remembering where to go in these tunnels.
They're a maze.
It's unbelievable. Look at this brain.
And these mine monsters block you.
Are you doing the skip here?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, are you
I
doing-
am doing
oh,
this
shit.
jump here.
We have an elevator skip coming
Okay,
up.
so this is actually a really cool strat. So we set this up with a quick save, quick load, and then we feel on. Oh my god, nice! Oh, that was sick. So what happened there is you actually, if you shoot yourself into ledges that have like a slope, you can actually shoot yourself up with this momentum you built, and that way you just somehow got the early cycle on that
Yeah, you
elevator.
get very little height on that, so it's just...
So, and Ryan,
Good skip here.
yeah,
We just quick save, quick load into this slope, and we just kind of go up.
it's basically
I
just
don't
a
know.
cheat.
Basically
ask me.
cheating.
That was sick. That was pretty good.
Yeah, this is a great level.
And now
Really smooth.
we had this really cool movement, and now we get rewarded with
Skyrim strats.
Shoot the stormtrooper in the knee.
Yes. This is the most powerful weapon in the game, by the way.
The Wookiee bowcaster.
Oh, yeah. As you can tell, there's a lot of enemies in this game. They're constantly shooting you, and if you don't move properly through everything here, then you get stuck quite easily. So this game is very unbeginner friendly in that way to learn to speedrun, because you just there's so many places you can soft lock when you don't have enough health. If you do the skips, nice. Avoiding those is also
Yeah,
not
that
so
was really
easy.
good. Once again, if one stormtrooper goes the wrong
Yeah.
way, you probably
And,
fall down.
As I said earlier, you don't have force jump yet, so it's just like you hopping your way through all of this, and actually going fast, and this is quite difficult because you
Yeah,
have
very.
little control about where you're going, and the strafing needs to be on point. But it's very impressive. So I don't know what the French sound for the Bacta is, but I'm very much looking forward to it.
So throughout this level, we've been collecting portable health packs, which are called Bactas. Yeah, we see there, we have 5 of
Yeah,
them.
we see there, Tabasco, right there.
Wait, listen, listen.
We have 5 of them. The reason we have... Oh, well,
Well,
have
we're gonna
3 of
have
them.
5
We're
of
gonna
them.
get to
Get
right
to
there.
more there, yeah.
Reason for that is coming up skip. Kind of a skip.
Yes, it is the skip.
We're dropping down like a big vent.
Yeah.
The vent at the bottom has a fan that's supposed to slow your descent, but we skipped activating the fan.
That's slow.
So
Nice. Fast.
yeah, that's slow. So we're just gonna fall down. And
On the way, we're going to do a lot of Craigasms, so get your Craigasms ready in
yeah,
chat.
Craigasms.
When you supposed to take fall damage, you fall from a height, a certain height. If you roll,
God damn it.
if you roll when you reach the bottom, you actually don't take as much fall damage as you would otherwise.
Where is he going?
No one knows.
just
I'm lost
kind
in the
of
How
mud.
does he remember this?
Yes.
Oh, no,
Casco,
I
can you
rolled.
remember this? No, me neither. Get your hunts ready. Can we get some hunts in chat? But yeah, so there's a pretty good section coming up, which is the officer, I believe. I can never remember which order these levels are in, but I believe
You are correct.
this is big resident sleeper here. So maybe you want to talk about the officer, or
The officer is this guy. He loves to walk. He's not very fast at it.
he's a good walker.
Like-
He's a stable walker. He can do it, you know. Like what he doesn't have in speed, he has in consistency.
Exactly. And while we have this guy under our crosshair, he walks. If we don't have him on crosshair, he doesn't walk. But this works too. You can even go with a baton. And no, they won't shoot us, even though we're not in range for him. This is very good and easy.
Yeah,
And this is just...
super interesting.
Yes, exactly.
This is, I think, the longest
Oh,
level in the
crap.
game. Pretty sure there's... Yeah.
Yikes.
This is the longest level in the game for this
Just because
reason.
of this, yeah.
Because of this.
And also, it can happen that just like there, you see perfect Shaquille O'Neal right there.
Please stop.
Blocked him. Oh,
Another one.
good defense there. Yeah. So, and the good thing, perfect. So when you shoot them and you don't one-shot them, or even if you one-shot them, sometimes they can turn hostile on you. Like, oh, excuse me for that. They can turn hostile on you and start shooting you, and then you have to kill literally everyone.
Yeah, it gets really messy.
And this guy can't actually take damage. He's not allowed to take damage. That is bad for something that's coming up right now.
Oh yeah, we have a... Oh, that was close.
Nice.
Shoot the trooper into the knee. Okay, so we have a damage boost incoming. This is the one skip with this officer that we have that's kind of working. We have another one, but that one is a bit sketchy.
Yeah, his health is really low, so you can do this exactly once. And by the way, enough of this charade.
Enough of this charade. Oh, we have French, so.
Didn't even hear it at all. Nice.
Non-charade.
Oh, voila.
Okay. Upcoming next level, we will enter a cutscene, and we will do some shenanigans that are amazing. Discovered by me.
Oh. Okay, so there's a glitch in this game that is you can crash the game.
You crashed the game?
Just to end it.
I think I crashed the game.
Yeah, so it gives me more time to talk about it. It's perfect. So basically what you do is you can enter any cutscene at will in this game if it works. Okay, at least you got the autosave, so that's good. And that is doable with quick save, quick load, and also with control escape, I believe. By minimizing the game, it also works.
Yeah.
But the way we do it is we use a command for it, which is kind of resetting the graph. Nice.
Yeah, it's the same as pressing apply in the menu.
The graphics, yes, exactly. And that allows you to enter any cutscene at the point where you are currently watching, basically.
There's some weird stuff going on right there.
Okay, so I enter a cutscene, I destroy this turret. This turret being destroyed opened the 8SD I just destroyed behind me, and when the cutscene ends, this turret respawns, so we can still kill the 8SD with that turret that was just destroyed.
That's so cool, HotShot. I mean, I'm not being ironic because I actually have never seen this. That's pretty sick.
It is pretty recent.
So normally there's a section where you shoot like a bazillion of stormtroopers, and it's really annoying and it's not much fun. Where they come out is pretty random, and it can take probably 15 seconds. So, and we just skipped all of that. So
exactly 15 seconds.
Yeah, see, you timed it. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's all my Outcast knowledge right there.
Hello.
But yeah, as you can tell, again, there's so many enemies in this game. 3 HP is a bit Monka-esque, but don't worry.
It's all planned.
1 HP. I mean, this guy's not even... There's health right there. What? HotShot. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, it just wants to show off. I get it. Yeah.
Even though I really want to show off, there's a big reason for this.
I mean, come on.
Okay, yeah, it's let's heal.
There is a reason, you will see.
Yeah, but it's like 25 is enough as well. Well, okay, you got this.
But I mean, 1 HP is cool, you know?
That's true.
Cool
yeah,
cut in chat if FFC is working.
Yeah. I mean, cool cut is not FFC, but cool cut Gasm.
Yes, chat gas.
But yeah, so there's a big boss fight coming up, and HotShot needs to fight him, and with 1 HP it's much harder and more swag. No, okay, sure. But oh dude, you're not supposed to shoot him.
Nice.
Nice pose.
I'm joking, you were supposed to shoot him.
Alright, so...
This is Yavin Temple, the level before we get our force powers.
Yeah. So we're now back in the temple. We decided to give the Jedi another chance.
Also, in the boss fight, our wife died. Our waifu. She's dead. So we're gonna become a Jedi and get revenge on Desan, the overgrown Quaken monkey lizard that killed our wife.
Yeah. Here's another restart. So you enter this cutscene. The reason for this is if you didn't, then you spawn all the way back in that room. It's like saves a second or two, but it doesn't cost anything to do it. So we do it.
I like these hops.
Yeah, they're fun. And now we enter Luke Skywalker kind of doesn't want to make us a Jedi instantly, so you still have to earn it again for whatever reason.
For a trial. And
there's
some
big
crazy
trick
stuff coming up. So
nice. Good
okay,
job.
part 1.
And then there's a similar thing that you saw earlier. So this is.
We have to hit a slope.
Yeah, we have to hit a slope with enough speed and then glide up there. And this is actually 2 really precise jumps. And then if we... Oh, nice. Good job. But still, so what we've done now, we skipped a bunch of force powers. And one that we need for this skip is speed. So we can't actually do... and also pull, right?
We don't have pull or push, so we can't do a lot of things here. We have to do this...
This is actually the hardest trick in the game. So it's like really impossible to explain, but really what's going nice. Good job.
Please work. We have to move very slowly to the side to let the cage pass next to us.
Nice, good job. Oh, very nice. So basically what happened there is we skipped all the puzzles that we need normally in order to complete our lightsaber, because for some reason that cage just that cage just opens when we get to the exact point. Like, it's a really, really small point that we can actually get close to, and then it opens. We can grab our saber early. But these two boosts were really sick.
Okay, that was very, very well. I did not expect it to go that good.
That was very fast.
Very nice.
We're gonna enter another cutscene though.
So this is Brasco.
Oh, this is me, by the way.
Yeah.
And let's take a good look at him. There he is.
Brasco, hello. And now we're going to do a really cool pull jump. So in this game, now we have force powers. As you can tell, we can jump a bit higher, and we're going to take this guy, jump on his head, and that actually skips a long indoor section. And now we're going to go around this, kind of out of bounds, and then inbounds again. So that skipped another 50% of the level, and now we're going to skip the rest of the level. So it's just super fast. The only thing we need to do in this level is get on a garbage guy, like I don't know what it's supposed to be, a container, and that's going to move us straight to the end. And the coolest thing is that HotShot actually entered this cutscene, makes them also nice safe strats there, and this is a hard jump, I'm going to explain afterwards. Oh, barely. Oh.
This is very difficult.
Nice, good job. That's actually super hard. So you need to jump cancel there, which is like release space at the exact precise timing that you need to do it, and then...
Yeah, it's basically like to get the most distance out of your jump.
Exactly.
Once you have force jump, you need to release space at like near the apex of your jump.
Yeah. And yeah, what I was saying earlier, so here there's a million snipers shooting you, also good job. But he's not taking any damage, and the reason for that is that he entered the cutscene earlier, which gives him invulnerability.
Yeah, for some reason the cutscene.
For some reason. Certain cutscenes do that. Also, they mess with your hitbox and so on. There's a sick swag trick coming up. So the casual drive-by, are you gonna do it? Oh,
I was too late.
Bad. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Looks pretty swag.
Yeah.
So that skipped another 50% of this level. There's actually so many skips going on. It's like, just play this casually and you'll know all the pain that you just didn't see.
Yeah, Alanda was over there. The previous two levels were a mess casually, like an really big mess.
Also this 6 chain.
Nice jump chain right there. Nice.
Oh,
that was also pretty difficult.
It just barely works if you get the perfect amount of speed and then you ledge grab. Nice. So we pick up a bunch of items here. Also, there's another cutscene enter coming up. Oh, okay.
Classic.
Jedi Outcast.
Restart the game, yeah.
Big OK hand on that one.
Yeah, that's a
Jedi Outcast classic.
Yeah, kind of a common crash. Oh, we're downloading something on Steam.
Don't worry about it.
We're syncing Steam Cloud.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's another cutscene enter coming up. In this case, you're kind of getting to the guy that knows all the information about where your waifu is in terms of lore. And he doesn't want to talk to us immediately. He gives us some sick challenge, like some moving turrets and enemies. What we're going to do is we're going to enter the cutscene where he talks to us, and then in the cutscene, the cutscene, the turrets are actually not moving, found by me! It was me who found this! What? Yes! So anyways, so as you can see, the turrets are not moving, so this is really 2000 IQ strats right there. You can just shoot them down, and then the guys come out of the elevator. Also, sorry for putting your arm there.
Fine.
So
I'm just gonna force speed to be sure.
Yeah. So you're on a timer. The cutscene is going to end and then teleport you back to the beginning, to the center of the room where the elevator is. So this is really showing again the brilliance of this trick right there. So teleports you back right onto the elevator where you're supposed to go. Perfect strats.
And here's Lando again.
Yeah, it's our friend. He's going to be important later on. Also another secret drone here.
The first.
We're going to do some absolute magic with that later. It's the coolest thing you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's on to Starpad, which is the not cool level. Open a console makes it illegal, by the way.
No one saw it.
So
you did not see me open the console. Oh shit.
So it's imperative that he actually gets those thermal detonators, and for whatever reason that Gran simply does not have them in his pocket when you just kill him normally. You need to kill him while he's laid over or whatever. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do.
No one knows.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Like, for some reason he doesn't drop the weapon sometimes, and here we're gonna stick our saber in the wall, yes? Or are you just spamming?
I am doing both.
Okay, so you stick your saber in the wall and that makes it...
No!
We can't do that. Wait, listen. Ah,
baby.
mon bébé.
Oh, mon baby.
That's the only reason we're playing friends, by the way.
Yeah. So you stick your saber in the wall, and that actually overrides all the dialogue Lando is supposed to be saying. Pretty good.
Here we're
But yeah.
gonna do a chain, which takes us to a secret area, and lets us grab 3 more secret drones. I'll do the backup because I bumped that.
Yeah. And before, actually, there's so many cool things you can do with the secret drones, which are an item you'll see later in the run. We need like quite a few of them. The more we have, the more cool skips we can do with them, and that's why we picked those up. And
We're
now,
not gonna spoil it though, what they do.
no, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just be hype. And there's the good old right strats. So optimally, all the enemies will spawn right here, and you can just kill them all like this. All the pure Grants, the innocent Grants. They have to die, and he goes
Right side.
right side every time. Easy.
Shout out to Smash for finding quick save quick load to fix that.
Yeah. It was one of the most annoying things you could get. Like, it used to be kind of RNG where if you went left or right, and left was
Way faster.
Left side, best side.
yeah.
So here we're on the floor. We're like pressing some buttons to turn on the ship, so we can escape.
Yeah. Well, our
I
friend
guess
Lando
we're-
does absolutely nothing in the
Yeah,
meantime.
he does nothing. I guess we're getting fuel to the ship. I
Yeah,
think.
and we need to remember this. But again, Mastermind HotShot, he knows all the codes.
Everything. The codes.
3-2. You know, I can tell you guys about the code in the first level, by the way. From red to red, green, blue. It's from left to right. 0, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, and 1 to 1. For those of you who can't beat the game
I
casually.
can't even count to 3, so
All right, here we killed the bad guy from previous level.
The bad guy is dead.
He's dead.
yeah, it doesn't give us information about the wife, but
So
oh
we
well,
just-
we'll find out.
We just blow him away.
Yeah.
Lando is special and knew the information all along.
Can you stop killing him?
No. I'm just putting the saber in him, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't hurt.
Some interesting trivia. Lando is actually played by his actor from the
Oh, yeah.
movies. But we skip all his
That is-
dialogue,
you
so
can-
you
you
never
can-
hear.
You can cross that from your bingo card at home.
Yeah.
We say Lando is played by his original voice actor. Cross. Yeah, we used to pick up secret drone here, but nowadays we just ride and to do nothing, and then we catch the cycle.
Are we still gonna grab the secret one?
Oh,
It's
we
the last
are.
one we ever need.
See,
yeah.
that's how
Or last one I ever need.
good sound.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect sound. TD's
Yeah,
being stuck in elevators.
Are you gonna go for this?
No.
Good, because it's ridiculous. There's only like 2 or 3 people in the world who do this trick. Poor guy. I'm not going to spoil it again, but it's impossible. So here, ride a bunch of elevators which are on a cycle. There's not much to do other than zoom in on these boys and play some jazz music, as Rindar likes to do. He fought like looked like a Jedi and fought like one.
You look like a Jedi.
Yeah.
His power
Do you have-
felt
do you
so
have-
warm.
Do you have anything to talk about?
Not really right now, but there is something coming up. I guess we can talk about the wins.
Oh no,
The wins,
please
the
no.
RNG gods.
Oh yeah.
It's big RNG coming up.
Upcoming
Everything
is
about them is RNG. Nothing about
the
them.
worst thing in this game.
The absolute worst thing about them in this game.
Yeah, apart from Lando, which is now fixed. Well, did you know that Grants actually are peaceful guys living on a planet, and they just mercenaries, and that's why you have to kill them all? I mean, I like my Grand lore, so nobody cares, but I like them.
I thought you said you like your Grand Raw.
You Grand Raw.
Yeah,
You eat Grand Raw?
come on, guys. I don't eat them; they're the best. But yeah, this is a very interesting section, so we can talk about this in the meantime. So there's Rindar's favorite part, right here. It's like, nay, again that cycle, nah. This game again.
No, wait, I got the... Oh my
Flip table.
We might be missing the trigger.
God. No, I got it.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there
So
we
as
go.
you can see, you only reload 10 times to get the good cycle.
Oh yeah, this is a great cycle.
Yeah, this is best cycle.
Perfect cycle, as you can see. So these wins, as you can see, they can cost you up to 10, 15 seconds sometimes.
Or an hour.
10 hours.
10 hours of
They can-
resets.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we have a coming first Jedi fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. This first reborn we fight.
So we're gonna take our lightsaber
this
and put it in the pocket and then throw a grenade at him. So that was a sick lightsaber combat there. Okay, I'm joking. Actually, in this game, the lightsaber combat, yeah, it's the same. Sorry for spoiling. So, not joking. The lightsaber combat in Jedi Knight Outcast and Academy is actually so great. There's up-to-date still a community online playing nothing but lightsaber duels.
Yeah.
Muffin, for example, one of the great Jedi Outcast duelers, brought all the good saber strats. It's actually really complex.
We have some good saber strats coming up in 2 levels, I think.
Oh yeah, my favorite.
Oh yeah, you can speed this guy up by using
Pushing
force
him?
push on him.
Oh man, this game has so many great strats.
Alright, here's the second best weapon in the game, the repeater.
You don't have Stuka.
Stuka is bad, dude. Stuka only makes you go fast.
Yeah.
That's why it's bad.
Okay, so here we can actually, there's a bunch of trip mines which we are supposed to blow up. HotShot's currently doing that with the AoE of that gun. And we can actually destroy this beyond grandmother speed. Oh!
That was too high.
But yeah, so you can blow him. Oh, pretty nice. So that saves a lot of time. As you can tell, he's super slow.
Yeah, that's not easy at all, actually.
And he can blow up very easily. His HP is also very
it.
low. And there's a sick trick coming up here, which is a pull jump, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we pull this guy in the air like this, jump on his corpse. Very nice, first try, good job. That's pretty sick. And now we're out of bounds, and we can actually skip a good, I would say 20, 30 seconds. And now there's the first occasion of the skips don't stop, the first occasion of the Seeker drone. So the Seeker drone is a drone that like orbits around you and shoots enemies for you. And it's like going in a circle, and you can actually jump on it constantly, as HotShot is doing. Nicely done, good job. And that's like the first time you'll see that. But later on, this is gonna get like absolutely insane.
Oh.
I need to activate the elevator.
Yeah, you still do.
Oh yeah, we're kind
have
of doing the level
trigger.
from backwards.
Yeah. Now we have to get the key card.
Hit trigger for the enemy that has the key card to end the level.
So that's actually really cool.
Up in this level is the first level where we have actual saber combat.
Oh,
yeah.
Actual saber combat. If you can see in the bottom right corner that there's a blue bar, that means I have the fast style in the...
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that.
And I got that, which is I'm not supposed to have yet, by changing saber style before I skipped the dialogue after I picked up the lightsaber.
Yeah, so a long time ago.
So yeah, way back in the trial level,
Yes.
we glitched the blue style basically.
Yeah. That allows us to do a special move. So in this game you have 3 different lightsaber styles. The yellow, the blue, and the red one. The yellow is the normal one, it's the weakest one basically, and the blue one is fast, the red one is strong. We're only going to use the blue one for now, but later on we'll also have the red. And there's certain moves like cartwheels, war runs, whatever you can do in this game, and they're also a bit dependent on your saber style, at least some of them. And there's Tavion coming up, which is the kind of antagonist's son, daughter, and we're gonna do the God Slayer on her. So get hype! Yes! Ooh. Nice.
That was close.
That was close.
So that's a 10 out of 10 strat.
Shout outs to Muffin.
Yes.
So I'd like to, calm down a bit, but we can't really. We have so much stuff in
many
this
skips.
level.
There's another 2 skips coming up. First of all, we enter the cutscene and we just pass the door, which is like 50% of the level already skipped right there. Then we skip another, not that much probably, but this is pretty much 50%. So everything first try, okay, easy. So this is much harder than it looks. You're absolutely not supposed to be there at this time. You open a door to your right.
You should give a guy who found this a shout out, by the way.
Who?
Me.
Oh.
So
I don't know any person who's got me. Also, look at this. Door open. Easy.
That door is locked, by the way.
Yeah. So for some reason, if you push that guy over there, the door just opens. And there's also a really cool thing he's doing here. So the reason why he went against that door is because it activates a cycle, which is on the other side. There's an elevator, which is cycle-based. And we need to catch it in a certain way, and it's really, really, really slow. So not hitting that cycle is like probably a time loss of 20 to 30 seconds. So let's see if he gets that. There's a more Seeker skips here. So we pass that elevator, and then we jump off into the shaft, activate the Seeker drone below us. Oh, and this is actually really difficult because you never know where the drone is going. Nicely done, and then we can go here before the other elevator is there. So, and then we catch this one right when it's going down. So beautiful, really nicely done.
You might have seen the second elevator was coming down.
Yeah,
right?
you can get crushed by that.
Yeah, you can get very easily crushed by that if you're just a bit too slow.
And it's just all the movement in the first room is important. All the elevators, everything is important.
This is really well done. That's an amazing level. It has like 7-8 skips in a row. It's amazing.
I mean, honestly, most of the levels have a lot of skips in them. One of them is here. It's like a small ledge grab. I really like it.
I'm not doing it. It's hard.
Oh yeah, you're doing the pull jump. Oh, nice. That's also pretty beautiful.
Like,
so.
Sadiq, you're the only one who can do that ledge grab in the run.
Yeah.
More. No, just joking. So another thing he did there, he didn't notice, is pull cancel. Pull canceling is when you use push or pull, in this case pull between your weapon shots, and the AoE of that weapon, like the blue thing he's firing, has a cooldown of about like 1.5 seconds. Nicely done, beautiful. And if you pull in between, you reset the cooldown, which means you can pull it very quickly twice. And in that case, it makes us able to shoot these things earlier. So we're gonna roll on that guy's head.
Oh, nice boost.
Nice overbounce. By the way, like all this movement he's doing, I strongly advise you guys to try this. This looks so fluent, like you go through all of this, but trust me, it's not. Also super spooky droids, but we're gonna ignore them. Okay, also this guy.
Okay, I admit, French is
French
pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, there's also another sick fight coming up against the Shadow Trooper.
Oh yeah, a new enemy. We're getting a new enemy type soon.
Oh, didn't get the roll. Okay, that's actually pretty bad, but we have some back to us as a backup.
Oh yeah, we have some sick saber combat right now.
So you speed and hold left click. Hold 6 saber combat.
So speed actually doesn't, force speed doesn't speed you up, it slows down time. And it makes saber fights really free.
Good, you can easily die there.
So you just kind of, well,
Yeah.
there's a lot of mines down here, be careful. Okay,
Nice.
good.
Now we're in reactor or something.
Yes.
Another skip here, so as Frasco just explained 10 seconds ago, force speed right there being used, it makes the FOV go complete nuts, so but don't worry about it, we're going to show that later in a very 10 out of 10 meme. But yeah, so what you do there is you skip an entire laser cycle, otherwise you would not be able to pass these lasers if you wouldn't slow down time. And there's also super cool tricks coming up in this level, I'm really looking forward to those. Reactor is one of my favorite levels. Like,
It's really difficult as well.
yeah, it's really difficult, really cool. There's another usage of force speed. So first of all, this room is really hard because in the middle there's this rotating red boy, and he he kills us. I don't know what he's supposed to be, but he's the gear stick of the spaceship probably. And I don't know,
Yeah.
but he is dangerous. So also don't go for this hot shot. I know you want to, but you don't will do it. Oh,
Nice.
sick. That's really hard. Okay. Look at this guy showing off.
I'm doing my best. I did Yavin trial. That's segmented strats right there.
Yeah. And there's these guys, which is also the steering wheel of the spaceship, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah, don't touch it though.
don't touch it or
Or you're gone.
or dead.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that
what
happened.
Can you at least show it slowly? Like, it's much more fun. No. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, and here's another really, really, really cool skip coming up. Maybe you want to explain that?
So we're gonna use force speed again to slow down time. There's an elevator on the far side of this room, kind of climbing up, and we can catch it perfectly by
job.
using force speed and jumping on that chicken droid thing. And immediately coming up is the one of the coolest things in this
Yeah.
game.
Doesn't stop. We're gonna go up there, and now we're gonna do the super seeker skip. I'm gonna shut up for this until I hear watch.
Oh, this is good. I like this.
Yes, dude,
First
nice.
try.
Good job. Yeah, this is as hard as it looks. Pretty much.
That is the reason I did not. There's a secret skip in Undercity as well that I did not do. Because that is with force jump level 1.
So hard to
Goodbye.
fight there. Goodbye.
And the secret jumping with force jump level 1 is Big Monk S.
You might not have noticed there, but we had like an enemy with a lightsaber.
Yeah,
but
he's
we
supposed to be the hardest guy in the game, but just throw him away and he's like, oh.
use force pull and he flies in the air and
Yeah.
kills himself.
And
with
here,
full
HotShot
damage.
needs to be really quiet because otherwise
yeah.
the guards will catch him. Like,
This is
everyone
a stealth mission.
like super quiet right there. This guy totally never seen everything. This also
we use
nobody's seen anybody.
We do the mind trick thing on a couple of people here, so they don't. If they see us, they can activate an alarm.
Chat, you don't see anything.
Oh, and
Easy.
oh, by the way, we skipped the whole level here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed. Sometimes I forget that we're actually skipping everything.
It's also one of the levels that take like 10 hours.
So I entered a cutscene here again that does not spawn certain enemies, just make it easier to move through that hallway. And it also makes it way easier to kill this Jedi up here, because this is the real... that's the real boss of this game.
Yeah, he is...
Quite difficult to get rid of.
Okay, are you gonna do it later or here?
Later.
Okay, good. So these are the...
Okay, well...
never mind. So these guys are actually the Vape Nation droids. They inject you with some drug. Oh, nice. That was cool. And now we're gonna do the biggest skip in the game.
Oh yeah.
Saves 2 hours, something like that.
Oh my god. Genius.
Shout out to Kairos for that one. I'm pretty sure it was Kairos.
Yeah, I think it was Kairos.
I have no enemy. I have no weapons, by the way. It's fine.
It's fine.
I don't need them.
Don't worry about it.
Let's try and finish this level without weapons. Okay, I'm gonna show it off here because it's just insane.
So as you might have noticed, HotShot plays with like 10 million FOV. Speed, okay, sure. Even more, now we go speed, it decreases even more, now we get injected. And now the FOV turns around, like we're negative. Upside down.
We become... I don't know.
Oh, I did it!
Oh! You did the jump.
How?
Nice. Oh, I need to shift my FOV again?
Yeah. You can do it on the train.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is finally an auto-scroller. I mean, thank you. Like, I need to calm down.
The game used to be more waiting. Now it's like pretty much Vrindar found strats for every stupid, annoying thing in this game and made it super amazing.
And then HotShot found even more strats.
Exactly, yeah. It's so much stuff was found in the past like 2 years. It's really, really amazing nowadays.
Oh, no one waved us off. Waved us off.
So yeah, we're now on the ship of the Imperials, and we need to contact our men at home to find us and help us. And the only way you can do that in a ship is by entering codes. I mean, imagine you're an Imperial officer. You need to send someone a message. You will soon see how the people do that. So first of all, we need to take a phone call. So yeah, you go in here as an Imperial officer down this elevator. Of course, you can jump. Like, I mean, this is how, right? You go here and then you go down there because you're an Imperial officer. Yeah. And then you go there because Imperial officer.
Yes. This is basically punching in the phone number that we're doing right now.
I mean, technology wasn't just there yet for the Imperials. Yeah, and now we want to take a phone call. But there's a lot of people watching us. I totally didn't steal that job from Apple. So this is the Minecraft room. Turns your bitrate into like complete pixel fest.
I just gotta punch in the last code here. Hello, nice.
Hello.
See you.
But yeah, so all these people are watching us now. Can you
What's
please
up, guys?
leave? We want to take a phone call here. Can you all go? Oh, they're all gone. Thanks.
At least they value privacy.
Yeah. That's a very important thing in the Imperial company.
And
Okay, next level here is Doom Detention. For those of you who are using FFC, I have an emote called Space Qatar. I recommend you use it extremely much right now.
So there's the most famous skip of Jedi Outcast nowadays. Shout out to Vrindar, of course. Who else?
Whoops.
Katan ist ein Weltraummann.
Just gonna clear out all of these guys.
Should I explain it afterwards, or?
We can explain it now. Let's gonna clear out all these guys.
So basically, okay, this is really hard to explain though. So you have 2 gates, and they're connected by space. And what we do is we use speed. So the gates kind of shut down very slowly when you touch them. So right there, the gate is open. Now he's like closing it, and he's activating speed, slowing down time. As you can see, we're going outer space. Then we're gonna do a jump chain right here with speed, while time is being slowed down, and we can barely enter the gate before it closes. Nicely done, and that is Spaceman.
Nice.
Space Qatar in chat, guys.
So Kai Katarn doesn't need to breathe.
Pretty difficult trick right there.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Saves us like a decent chunk of time. I don't know, like a minute, I think.
A lot.
Or a bit more than a minute.
Yeah.
We'd have to go like into the, I don't know, another
Also, don't die here,
basement,
please.
something.
Okay.
This guy's a
Bit scary right
It's
there.
Vindar playing. He's rocket launcher. Okay, another cool thing coming up here. Maybe you want to explain that. The Jan thing.
Oh, that was really nice. I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen that before. We
So
got some saber
yeah.
combat here. This is once again fantastic.
Perfect saber combat.
So he's rolling, that's why you can't hit him in the head.
He doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
He actually dodged a lot of shots there. Nice.
Nice, so that is red style right there.
So yeah, we back to the lore. We found our waifu. We're going to like the prison, and they kept our waifu here, and she's actually okay. So we're gonna rescue her, and we're gonna do an interesting little glitch, where we once again enter the cutscene. So we're now playing during the cutscene, and we skip.
Moi aussi, je suis heureuse de te voir.
They're right there. We skip like this little co-op door opening things.
By the way, easy to soft lock there.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to like open doors with Jan, kinda. It's weird. But yeah, we skip
Nice.
that and just head to the end level. The
Good
end
job.
trigger is available.
Oh yeah, and this is also the most annoying thing in the entire game, usually this level. But we have secret drones, and what we're gonna do is spawn a secret drone on the backside, level ends. Okay, good job.
Level end.
Just
7 seconds.
fucking 6-minute time save right there, and it's... This level is... I don't even... I'm getting upset because if you do this casually, there's a low graph section that just drives you insane, okay? And you can't even imagine how annoying that would be to do in a speedrun. There's also a boss fight. The boss fight is... Right? And this secret drone just skips everything.
I don't even know how you're supposed to do that boss fight. It takes
Yeah,
so long.
it's unbelievably annoying. So, I believe that was Alnak finding that, right?
yeah, Allneck found
So,
that
big
a long
shoutouts to
time ago.
Allneck.
Shoutouts.
Fantastic skip. Also, this level is quite hard to move well in because of all the slopes. In Quake 3, when you jump into a slope that is like facing into you, you basically lose all the speed. Like right there, he lost a lot of his speed that he had. But the same holds true if you like do it the other way, you gain speed. And so you basically want to always jump on the right
You're
slopes.
trying to hit the slopes facing away from you, but it's not really always possible. Like it's kind of dynamic the way you which jumps you choose, kind of where do you choose to land.
And also need to manage your force power. So on the bottom right, we've actually never mentioned that. You have a force meter, which is the blue thing, below the red thing. And that's and that's replenishing. Also nice, good job. So that saves a second or so.
Yeah, that's good.
That guy's aimbot.
Yeah. And in this level, you're actually supposed to ride an ATSD, but I don't even know why I would ever do that. This is like every Jedi Academy player's wet dream, this level, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so nice. You can move through everything. You go super fast. It's really fun. In Jedi Academy, all the levels are much more compact, much smaller. You can enjoy all the beauty of strafe jumping.
Admin, please.
Stop this man. Taking the detour there.
I'm hearing the Foon music in my head right now.
And also, this is pretty hard. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good jump. You need to time that very well. Out of the chain you have, you need to manage your force properly.
And you need to strafe.
Yeah, and you need to strafe.
We haven't talked
So
much
a
about
lot
that.
of things at the same time.
Okay.
Second to last level.
Yeah. This game is just so fun, dude. I love watching it. It
Incredibly
goes by so
fast-paced.
quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's more things here. So as you can see, you just drive through all these guys without ever touching them. There's like another aimbot guy here, but you dodged them.
Nice. He missed.
Good job. That's really nice. And
We
there's
have
some
to-
combat.
we have to kill 2 Dark Jedis here. Okay, nice. Pretty
Did we
good.
explain quick draw?
I didn't. Maybe you want to explain it.
Explain what?
Quick
Quick
draw.
draw.
Quick draw.
Alright, so
Oh, quick draw is like a oil technique found by
someone.
Covert Muffin.
Muffin.
It allows us to kind of sheath our saber and then unsheath it like into an attack,
Yeah.
like a swing, usually with a red style, which is very powerful, and it makes
It makes the animation shorter, basically.
Makes the animation
That's
shorter.
all.
and
Like usually you
killing
do
things.
all this and then you deal damage,
No.
but with a quick draw you do like this. So hole in one.
Oh, well, we did a We entered the
enter.
cutscene here to skip a fight.
I tried to stop the sound from entering this level, but I missed. So now we have to fight him.
So can we get some R's in chat, please? Easy. So no R anymore. So there was a pretty cool skip as well. He did their quick save, quick load to skip the fire. The fire used to be like a really, really annoying thing to could end your runs, so cost you 10-15 seconds. Now we have that strat, so that's really nice. And the final boss fight is coming up. So get ready on time.
And you speed here once again to get a good cycle on these blocks.
That was a
Bad
bad
hiccup.
movement.
Yeah.
Okay, this
There's
last fight.
only one quick draw left between us and
Time.
that was a sick run, man. Really
That
good.
was
yeah,
really
great run.
well.
really cool. So of course you want to show off something, hopefully.
Yes, I'm gonna show off something very important.
One of my favorite things.
There's Calcatarn, just this on. First we gotta grab Calcatarn. It's not all myself, it's someone else around there. It's a deposter. I'm just gonna try and grab him though. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. He's alive.
He's alive. He was just faking.
Calcatarn almost left him alive. We should fix that, guys.
We should really kill him.
Now he's truly dead.
Yes. And out of bounds.
Yes, that too.
I like the lightsaber noise.
Yeah.
Lagging on.
She's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, maybe you want to do some shoutouts?
Yes, shoutouts to Wrong House, hoping they finally find the right house. You know who you are. Shoutouts to Lord of Rings community. Shoutouts to Red Faction community. Shoutouts to a lot of communities. Shoutouts to Star Wars community, especially Jedi Knight Academy and Outcast. And you guys have any more shoutout?
I mean, good run, man.
Yeah.
That was all you.
Good
Really
job.
good.
Way better than me.
Yes, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.